Hey guys, welcome back to the Desert Wine Guy. Today I want to talk about something a little different. Still a wine, supposedly. It's the Bota Mini. So check that out. And it is Cabernet Sauvignon is the varietal. And it's a wine that comes in a, I don't know, in a paper container, I guess, a cardboard container. So I was at the store the other day and I was looking for a couple of wines to get to review, and I happened to see this and it was 2 for $10, so $5 a piece. And I figured, you know what, this would be kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and check this out. Maybe you guys will like it. Maybe some of you guys even drink it. Okay, first thing I want to do is give my initial impressions on this type of, or this package of wine. There is, you heard Generation X, Generation Y. Well, we're in the Generation Z generation is now coming on to being involved, at least legally, in alcohol. The youngest member of Generation Z right now is 8, but the oldest is 23. So that's the kind of clientele I see this is targeting. 20, 21, 22, 23, right around there. People that are still into the let's party till we drop, anywhere we go we're drinking, it has alcohol so it's good type generation. Okay, I don't foresee this for people much past that age group purchasing something like this. The one good thing I do see about this type of packaging, however, is that it's good. Say you go to the beach or go to a pool and there's no glass allowed, you take this with you and theoretically, you have some wine with you. You put a whole bunch in a cooler, and you've got some wine if that's your preference over beer. So this is the Bota Mini, and there's a couple of issues I have right away with the boxing of this, the packaging of this. Okay, first of all, if you look on the bottom, it says that the wine comes from Bota Vineyards or Bota Mini Vineyards. Okay, I did all kinds of research online. Those vineyards do not exist. Okay, so that's kind of a little false advertising as far as I'm concerned. Another thing I want to talk about is this. It says 40 best buys from wine enthusiasts. Okay. Okay, I've done a lot of research trying to find out what the wine enthusiast has to say about this wine. I can find nothing. Okay, so where this comes from, I have absolutely no idea. So that's another issue right there. There is no Bota Mini Vineyards, and the people that produce this are the Delicato family. The Delicato family is really big in wine. They have many different labels. A couple of the labels that they have that I've actually tried or recognized is Black Stallion Winery, which is an actual winery, an actual vineyard, and they're located in Napa Valley. The other one is Z. Alexander Brown, which is named after or made by the famous country singer Z. Alexander Brown. Black Stallion is one of my favorite wineries, and the Z. Alexander Brown wine I had about, I'd say 5 years ago, and I really enjoyed it. It was given to me by one of the reps for the wine, and I really enjoyed it. So, this has already been opened, as this is my second attempt at a video, because this is not really something I do too often. So when it opens up, you do hear a click, but when you look down, I was expecting to see some foil on here. There is no foil on here, and that I particularly don't care for. It's very hard if you put this on and you hand this to somebody for whatever reason, and they open it up. It's very hard to not detect that it's been opened already. Okay, I don't care for that. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this wine and see what I can tell you about it. Color-wise, on the pour, it looks pretty nice. It's a nice ruby on the pour. We'll go ahead and check out a wine the proper way with a white background behind it. I see a fairly mixed in color lip. Most of it is darker than the main body of the wine. A darker, almost like a burgundy. The main body is a light ruby. I don't see anything floating in it. The edges of the wine are fairly big and clear. And go ahead and swirl this and see what I get on the nose. I'm getting a little bit of hint of sweetness on the nose. I get black cherry, blackberry. I'm not getting any oak on the nose. Again, I'm getting sweetness. I'm getting the perception of sweetness on the nose. That's about it. Pretty limited on the nose, but I have to say it does smell nice. The bouquet is I'd put it at medium. We'll go ahead and taste this now. I'm getting prune, black cherry and prune for the most part is what I'm getting on this wine. As far as fruit forward, I don't find it fruit forward. There is a good bit of acidity on the wine, which I think is possibly working to cut any fruit forwardness the wine might have presented. Still prune, heavy prune on the finish. Kind of an old prune on the finish. That's what it leaves you with on the palate. I gotta say, I'm kind of pleasantly surprised. I did not expect the forwardness of the notes that I am getting. There is a sweetness component to it. But overall, I have to say that if I'm going to the beach and I'm not in the mood for wine, or I'm not a beer drinker, or I'm not in the mood for beer, or I'm not a beer drinker, this could pass. It could pass. Let me go through a little bit more over here of the notes that I had. So this is available in 3 different sizes. You got the mini right here, which holds 3 5.56 ounce glasses. It's also available in a 1.5 liter and a 3 liter container. Like I said, this is $5. It cost me $5. It was 2 for $10. The 100% recyclable, and the alcohol percentage is 13%. Now, one thing I didn't even think of when I was looking at this earlier is there's no vintage on this. So this is probably just a blend of, well, mostly Cabernet, of course, but it's probably just a blend of different vintages, probably a blend as well of different varietals. So you know, for what they're gearing, for the audience they're gearing themselves towards, I get it. Those types of, the age of those types of people, they're not going to be into a vintage or a varietal. Oh, it's Cabernet, I like Cabernet. And they probably don't know, for the most part, what Cabernet is supposed to taste like. But they know they had it once in a big jacuzzi-sized bottle, and they liked it. So, let me see what else I got here. I already mentioned the Delicato family. That's pretty much it. Like I said, there's nothing on here, and no research I've done has turned up any location where these grapes are from, where the juice is from. And like I said, I'll go back to the fact that I get it. My overall opinion of this is it's okay. I definitely would not say it was bad. I don't think it's bad. But it's not good, but it's okay. Is it passable? Yes, it is passable. Do I recommend you try it? Actually, I do recommend you try it. If you've never had a wine in this type of packaging before, I believe you're going to go into this with the same impressions I did, and I think you yourself will be a little surprised as to what is packaged in here. So, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little short video. I hope you guys enjoyed the little change where you're seeing me on video now, actually reviewing a wine. Still not comfortable behind the camera though, guys, I tell you that. That's about it. So I want to thank you guys for checking out the Desert Wine Guide. And please, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe all videos. You know, they got the little thing down there. You can like some, you can get notified of some, you can get notified of all. Please click on the all. And if you want to see more written reviews, check out my blog, my wine blog, desertwineguide.blogspot.com. So, I'll speak to you guys later, and thanks for tuning in.